because of the information we got about NakSu's dad and then MuDeok with the whole ice stone thing, I really don't know which girl is the missing sister. Hey, how's it going everyone? Welcome back to another review of Alchemy of Souls. This was a great episode. The whole mirror situation was solved in this episode. To be honest, I thought it was going to take over the entire episode. I wouldn't mind it because I feel like they could have done more than what they did. Maybe, just tell the whole story about the whole Mirrorverse thing in this episode and probably solve it in the next one. But they solved it probably within half an hour, which I'm okay with that. But I feel like the best part was towards the end of the episode with so many truth bombs being dropped. So let's not beat around the bush. Let's get to it. So first, let's start with the beginning of the episode. I think we got an origin story of the Alchemy of Souls. So first, flashback. Dale was suffering from a drought. There was a mage that made it hail, but there was one hail that didn't melt, and the powder that it produced is called a soul ejector, and that's the power of the Alchemy of Souls. Fun fact, the dog is also made from the ice stone, which makes sense. I mean, you got a detect of what you are created from, so yeah. Now let's talk about the whole mirror situation. We got to see illusions of different versions of MuDeok. One visited the Crown Prince, but he quickly caught on because, well, for one thing, the other MuDeok liked the smell of cinnamon and didn't stink. The same thing also happened to Yul. So now everyone is trying to find the real MuDeok. Before I begin though, I just want to say I love the comedy scene between Yul, Wook, and the Crown Prince when they went inside the cave and they were talking about they were scared. So funny. Eventually, everyone found out that it was the mirror of longing that created these illusions, and these illusions are kind of like the perception of the other person that you want to see from them. And I love that heartfelt scene between Wook and NakSu where they talked about how these two felt lost by not being at each other's side. Wook found an easy way out through marriage, and then we get a montage of everything that these two been through. Now, MuDeok got out of the mirror, great, but is what happened before she got out. Other artifacts started to speak, and what they said was, it's her, the blind girl. It's the ice stone. Are you telling me that MuDeok is the ice stone? She was created from the ice stone? That's not the only shocking moment. We got more information on NakSu's dad. So I think it was the last episode where we just saw his dad just went on a killing spree and the other families got involved. The reason why is because he was a soul shifter. Not only that, but JinMu, of all people. Well, we shouldn't be surprised anyway. He was the one that made NakSu's dad into a soul shifter so he can zip his mouth about the King's Star. But it doesn't stop there. If you didn't watch the trailer, they didn't have a scene for it, but it was an audio thing. Apparently, it was JinMu who was inside NakSu's dad's body when he went mayhem. So let's end this with a fight scene and a pretty good cliffhanger. So first, KilJoo finds out the truth that NakSu is inside MuDeok's body, and he threatened her to bring Wook to him and he'll spare her life. Why? So he can soul shift into Wook's body. We got a great fight scene between Wook and KilJoo, and Wook used Tansu. But the episode ends on a cliffhanger when KilJoo uses the Alchemy of Souls to try to soul shift with Wook. And after watching the trailer, I think it succeeded. So this episode was great. I enjoyed the whole Mirrorverse situation, giving us an origin story about the Alchemy of Souls, giving us more information about NakSu's dad, and leaving the episode with a cliffhanger, even though it sort of got ruined by the trailer. With the whole situation with MuDeok being stuck in the mirror, I do think they could have gone farther with that concept more than what they showed us in the episode. I'm not saying drag it out for like 2 episodes, but more of continue to show these different versions of MuDeok and really show these people having trust issues instead of instantly saying, you're a fake. That's a mirror. Now I can't wait for episode 8, because once they told us that NakSu's dad was a soul shifter, and in the trailer for episode 8, they pretty much told us that it was JinMu who was inside NakSu's dad's body. And don't get me started about the whole ice stone scene right before MuDeok got out of the mirror. But even though they showed us all of those craziness, my number one favorite scene would have to be the heartfelt scene between Wook and NakSu. I love that. And yeah, that's pretty much it on the review. Is there anything I might have missed? Please leave in the comments below. Other than that, if you like this video, leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe. See ya.